Hello, my name is Betsy Ross. I was born January 1st, 1752 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I live to be 84 years old. My birth name was Elizabeth Grisham, but you can call me Betsy. I have 16 brothers and sisters. When I was young, I went to public school, 8 hours a day. I learned how to read and write. But most importantly, I learned how to sew. My father was an upholsterer. That's someone who basically sews too. He mainly sewed furniture. When I grew up, I went to work with him. It was at my job that I fell in love with another upholsterer, John Ross. John Ross went to a different church. My family did not want me to marry him, but when I was 21, we ran off and married away. My family got mad at me. I started going to church with my husband. That is where I met George Washington. Some Sundays, I would actually be sitting on the same pen as him. About 2 years later, John Ross and I started our own upholsterer business. John later died in 1776 at the beginning of the American Revolution by an explosion in the war. After his death, I worked day and night making flags for Pennsylvania in order to keep our business going. About a year later, I remarried. My second husband's name was Joseph Ashburn. He was a sailor. I lost him too, due to death. The ship he was in was captured by the British, and he died in prison the next year. 2 years later, I met John Claypool. He had been in prison with Joseph. He brought me Joseph's belongings. My third and final marriage was to John. We were married for 34 years before he also died. I was fortunate enough to give birth to 7 daughters during my final 2 marriages, 2 of which died during childhood. Although many people talk about how hard I work as a single mother and widow and business owner, I so to be most known for a story told by my grandson. My grandson tells of the time George Washington and 2 of his friends came to my upholsterer shop and asked me to make a flag for America. They had a decision that we changed a little. The flag ended up beautiful. It had red and white stripes and 13 stars on a blue square. Initially, they wanted these stars to have 6 points. I showed them how I could make a 5-pointed star easier with one snip of my scissors. These stars were placed in a circle, so one star would not seem more important than another. Stars have been added to the flag throughout the years. The American flag is how America signs her as throughout the years as America has grown. The American flag is how America signs her name. It has even flown on the moon. When we view the flag, we think of liberty, freedom, and pride. Some people even think of me, Betsy Ross. Today I have brought each of you a small flag to remember me by. I also want to invite you to visit the Betsy Ross house in Philadelphia, which is one of the most visited tourist sites. Thank you.